Let's discuss now with my friend Gerasimos, which
Hi, Jon.
we've never met in person. I mean, it's the first time we met in person.
This is the first time,
Έλα,
yes.
γεια σου, how's everything?
Jon.
Καλά, πώς πάμε?
Actually, we've been speaking for what, 7 years now?
Almost.
8 years?
8 years.
And we just met. Okay.
It's the true decentralized remote working story. Like,
Yeah.
crazy.
So yeah, I'm Gerasimos. I'm a designer. I've been designing websites since 2001 now. That's 21 years. And since 2010, I've been running 2 businesses, 2 small stores. One for WordPress. I'm selling website templates for WordPress. I've been a theme vendor for Automatic, the company behind WordPress. And since last summer, I've started selling websites templates for Shopify. That's it, basically.
That's the...
Yeah.
That's naughty.
There is a huge story behind that.
And that's why you're here. Because the way I know you, and when I introduced you, it was like the bootstrap god.
Yeah,
like
I don't know if that's right.
No, but why? Like everybody when hears about startups, it's like, yes, I'm trying to raise VC money and I'm doing the VC money and I won't do anything unless I raise VC money.
Well, yeah, I couldn't do that. It wouldn't be fair because it was a very hard period for me. I mean, I didn't have the mind or the business plan or the innovative idea to pitch for money on a VC or something like that. So basically, I brute forced my way into business. It's 2010, I'm already a freelancer, building small websites for Greek customers. It didn't go very well because of me. My communication skills were bad, still are bad. So yeah, it's the Greek crisis in 2010. It went all over me. I have a huge debt. My family, there's a health issue anyway, and it caused a high 6-figure debt. So I'm in a position where I have to find a way to make money without working. I mean, I have to produce some wealth, not just for the 8 hours that I can work.
The Greek dream.
Yeah. So there are 2 options for me. One of them is to flee the country and leave everything behind. I couldn't do that. It's my family. I love them. I had to sort everything out. So it's basically either start a business here in Greece or find a job somewhere abroad and take a good salary and send money back and, deal with the debt. So I decided to start a business in 2010. I didn't have any money. I called a friend of mine who was a developer. I met him in the UK when I was a student there. And told him the idea that, look, there's this market, there's a product called WordPress. It's huge. And I think we can grab a small piece of this market. He says, I have no idea what WordPress is. Give me like a month. He's a good developer, so it wasn't the problem. So without any money, I'm convinced that we can produce some themes, put them out there, and the next day we will be, rich or something. I was convinced, totally convinced. Yeah.
Just one day, like people buy them like crazy, and that's it.
We worked like 3 months, day and night. We deployed the website, and the next day we see nothing, basically. The first sale came after 1 week, and he asked for a refund because he wasn't satisfied. So, it was a total fail anyway. I'm still working with clients. I have to pay my bills and I have to, sort everything out. So I'm looking for a small amount just to make sure that I have some space, like 2 or 3 months to work just for this idea. Just for me and my partner, okay? And someone from my inner circle in my family just gave me 10,000 euros. He told me, look, it's not a loan, it's nothing. Just call it an investment, do your thing. Get your 3 months, prepare your product, and go get it. And the second try was successful. Actually, I did find the time to build our product. I was very careful. I did understand a few things about the market. I have to position myself. I have to market it. I have to do a lot of things. It's not about the product. I mean, there were already many successful products back then. So I quickly realized it's not about building the best product. It's about putting it in front of many eyes. Okay. There is a marketplace called ThemeForest back then. So I add one theme in there. It gets approved. it's a success, but instead of focusing on expanding this part, basically I'm using this marketplace in two ways. I'm earning some really good money from there. It was like $10,000 to $15,000 a month. I mean, we are three people.
Very nice. Yeah.
But the most important thing.
How long it took you to get
1 month?
In 1 month, you were making
it was a
15K?
success because, for example, I just added themes for musicians, DJs, artists, and there were 0 themes for this market. So it was the first one.
So you identified a market, like,
exactly.
But how you found that market gap?
Well, it was very easy. I mean, themes for musicians, there were available themes outside the marketplace, but none of them in the marketplace because of the commission fee. They felt that they wanted to do it alone on their website.
Yeah.
But I'm using the marketplace to earn, but I'm using it as a channel to drive traffic to my website. And I'm doing this for 4 years before they realize that I'm doing it. And so when you search for a theme on the marketplace, we were first, second, third. We ended up, in position 100 because they realized that we're basically getting traffic from them to take it to our website. It was a wise move because, I had like 10 or 20 themes on my website, 1 theme on their marketplace, $69 a year, and you get access to all themes on our website. People chose this offer. And then in 2015, I'm in San Francisco, and Automatic and the WordPress.com and the company behind it decided to open the marketplace for theme vendors. I'm in San Francisco for other reasons. But I have visited a conference, a design conference, and they are sponsors of this event. They have, a small desk with stickers and stuff like that. And I approached the guy there. He is part of the theme team, and I asked him if they have any plans to allow any other players to enter the marketplace. The answer was no. That was it, no. So I had to find a different way to enter this marketplace. I created a free theme, put it in the WordPress.org directory, which is a free directory that you can download website templates for free. And the plan was simple. Once I get to 10,000 active installations, I'm going to send them an email and I'm going to tell them, look,
10,000 people are using it, come on, let's do something.
This theme was a success. I did reach the 10,000 installations in something like a year or something.
Okay.
So in 2016, I sent the email, back and forth, contracts, The 2017, we became official vendors of themes for Automatic. And the rest is history, basically. I invest everything back to the company. I'm not trying to scale it or expand it or make a big team or, try to innovate. There is no room for innovation in this space. It's basically a very saturated market.
But it's a saturated market that gives money. Like there's no reason.
We are talking about 43% of the web, John.
Yeah. It's like huge. There's no reason to create something totally new. Just get the money. It's the boring businesses that make tons of money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I was calm and I didn't have all my personal problems, maybe I could think to expand, and maybe I had ideas, some innovative ideas that I could use some money, and bring in some funds and develop it. But given my status at this point, I didn't find it, right to go and pitch to someone and tell him, look, I need that for that, and I don't think that I could handle the pressure, basically. This is going on for 10 years now. We're a remote team. I'm seeing my co-founder once a year. He lives in Thessaloniki, I live in Athens. We just met 4 days ago after a long time. One of my partners, my support partners, live in a village close to Ioannina. I've seen him once in 8 years. Once?
It's very
once
in 8 years?
Yes.
So, like us.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh. He's in the payroll and we don't have to actually. So, And last year, Automatic decided to cancel all the contracts with our vendors. They are going through a very difficult period right now. WordPress is going through an identity crisis, trying to find its place in the new marketplace. And I decided to explore more products out there. Shopify, I asked them if I can enter the marketplace. The good thing is that the marketplace was closed before 2021. I learned about it immediately. I sent them a direct message on Twitter, someone from the team. He told me, yes, send us designs, bits, an idea, of course. The whole process took 8 months. They are very strict. That's a good thing. And yeah, since July, we're part of the marketplace. There are only 100 teams in there, and we are proud for that because it was a very strict process.
So you saw that the WordPress theme starts sinking, start saying to everybody, no, sinking, I mean like, start not being a viable.
Changing.
Yeah,
it's
changing. Yeah,
Actually, WordPress wants to address the end user directly. They don't want me to create themes, products, complicated stuff, blah, blah, blah. They want to create something that the end user will be able to sign up and create their website on their own without using themes or third-party page builders or anything like that. The approach was wrong, I think. They turned the back on many of us that we were evangelists, basically. I ran a small channel here in Greece with tutorials about WordPress. I've been talking about WordPress for 10 years now. Mm-hmm. And suddenly he decides that, no, we don't need you, and, we can do it on our own. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I mean, it's an enterprise. I don't have any problem with that. The contract was clear, but I couldn't support this period until they find, their pace, the shape of WordPress in 2025, for example. I can support that, and I don't want to support that. I want to explore other marketplaces. And eventually, I feel that in a few years, I will start. I think that I have the tons of feedback and data to start building something on my own. Something not like Shopify or WordPress. There are some gaps in this market. Yes. But I think in a few years I will try something like that. I mean, the dependencies for the marketplaces, you can go on forever in marketplaces. So yeah.
And what about Web3? I know that because I know that you always look what is out there, the markets that still...
Yes.
There are opportunities. The new markets are opportunities.
Definitely. Well, listen, it's very simple, okay? We have incremental innovation and we have disruptive innovation. In my eyes, I feel that if we want to see mass adoption of Web3 technologies, we have to find ways to build on top of Web2 products. For example, last week I found an app in the Shopify marketplace, which basically does, you can sell NFTs alongside your physical products, and they will automatically create the wallet, and they automatically create a wide variety of things. They allow, I think it's called token-gated content. And stuff like that. But the user doesn't know anything about the workings.
Yeah, exactly.
So my eyes are around ideas, something like that. Something that I will take my current experience on the Web2 world and take the good parts from the Web3 and see if I can offer something and validate ideas. And basically, that's it. I'm reading about the foundational technologies like blockchain, layer 1, layer 2, the coins. I have a few coins just to be, in the market, see what's going on. Yes. But yeah, there are definitely opportunities there. But I think that's the way to bring more people in.
100%.
With incremental innovation.
Now everybody is like, no, you need a wallet, just do this. And people are like alienated, I have no idea how to do this. Like, I have to create a wallet, money, crypto, what's happening?
Also, we have to consider that Web2 was built for a very noble cause, okay, to exchange information. Web3 came and said, look, the Web2, it sucks. Here's the way, let's monetize everything. It doesn't go very well.
There's no reason to monetize everything, like people that don't want to pay for everything,
And the average user is scared with all these scams. I don't know. I think there is a way, but the way is through incremental innovation, building small apps, small things for existing solutions, from the Web 2 through a transitional mode to Web 3.
I think the crypto crash helped a little bit because people were like, okay, you know what? We need to have the Web 2 crowd coming, seeing that it's not a scam, that it's not only about money. I don't know how well it will be, how well the Web3 crowd feels about that, because there are some people that are like, it has to be decentralized, it has to be this. And sometimes when you go on the other end, you alienate everybody, because like, you either work Web3 or you're not with us.
You know something, John? Keywords like decentralized, stateful, permissionless. I don't think that any user is...
Don't care.
They don't care, and we have the evidence after, for example, the Cambridge Analytica scandal, that they don't care about the personal data. It's obvious.
Yeah.
Facebook is still there.
Yeah.
3 billion users.
Yeah.
After all this. So I'm not sure if it's if you can use these words in your pitch. It's decentralized, it's stateful, it's permissionless. Who cares?
I mean, it is feel good, yes, but people won't buy because it is. They won't be like, I will use this because it's stateless. I don't care. Like, can I buy something with my card and move fast and use my email or whatever?
I just want to buy this JPEG over there by pressing one button. Can you do that? Can you hide everything? For now, I don't see that. And I'm sure there's plenty of... Actually, Web3 needs designers. More designers, okay? Developers are smart people, but they can code. They cannot interact with
I was
users.
kidding, but thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, I think there's tons of opportunities in there. But yeah, through a transitional mode.
I should have asked for world peace. Just for world peace. Thank you a lot. You want anything to drink?
No, thanks.
So, question. Let's say you are 18 years old.
Okay.
You join the university, whatever. You're working. What would you do? Would you would you become a designer, developer, go work for a company, experiment, go to Web3, join a startup? What would you do? And I'm asking you this because every single person I've asked, like, if I'm 18 years old, I'm going to start finance and I'm going to trade crypto. No. This is like the worst scenario at this moment.
First of all, I think the Web2 crowd will be there for at least another, I don't know. I think I will be retired from Web2. Okay? Yeah. I don't see any major changes. Yes, ChatGPT and AI and stuff like that. But we live in Greece. Okay, let's be real. For example, I would become a designer, definitely.
So not developer, designer.
Designer. Yes.
Like a UX designer for websites.
Yes.
And also HTML, CSS, or just the UX?
I would start with UI.
So UI, no technical.
And technical UX. But this comes after you know how to push pixels, John. Okay. You have to learn how to push pixels. You have to understand the basics, the inner workings of a layout of a surface, and then try to optimize it.
Yeah, of course.
You can't get in a conversation for a layout if you don't know how to build one.
Oh, yeah. I was discussing like a couple of hours ago with Michalis from Orpheum, and he was telling me like there are people that say that, yeah, I just finished university and I'm very good at C++. I'm like,
yeah, I don't know.
Why?
Yeah, and it's not 2000. It's not 2000 now. Okay, with so many courses and so many people and so many blogs, the resources are limitless right now.
Oh yeah.
So I think, yeah, a designer, definitely a designer. But I would try to see how I could, use these skills in the Web3 world as well. Because as I said, MetaMask, connect your MetaMask wallet. It's hard.
Of course, yeah. Terrible UI.
Yeah. There are so many problems to be solved, and they are not technical problems, they are design problems.
Yeah.
So I would try to use my skills in that front as well.
And of course, you don't have to be a great artist or something like that. Like everybody could do it, because that's what everybody says. Like, I'm not very artistic. I don't have the.
No. It's not about art. User interaction has nothing to do. We're not talking about graphic design. We're talking about web design. And the same principles apply to Web3. We're still using two-dimensional interfaces. Okay? Yes, we have the headsets. Yes, we have the MetaVerse, virtual worlds and stuff like that. But the basic interactions are the same. Okay? Users have the same fears. What happens next? If I click this button, what do I get? Do I lose my money? Do I get money? Do I transfer? Have I transferred? I mean, these are all design problems.
And what is the best way to learn about it? Something online?
Design in general. Start building stuff. Just buy any course you find and start building a website. And just don't leave it there. Build a website about the passion of yours and start improving it. We have tons of tools to track users, to see their behavior on a website, when they land on the page, when they leave the page, the button they click. And you can start looking for other people's opinions about, website optimization techniques and stuff like that. You don't have to study something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you need an official training. I don't think so.
At least to make money, it's not required 100%.
Well, I wouldn't start by thinking of making money.
I mean, in the long term, like nobody will tell you,
definitely.
I cannot hire you because you haven't finished Stanford. Like,
I think for a junior, for someone who enters the market for 1 year or 18 months, they should focus on the basics. Learn Figma. Take the technology out of the way. I mean, you should have Figma in your pocket.
Yeah.
You don't have to go somewhere to learn Figma right now. And then focus on optimization. Learn about memory, learn about the way we see, the way we look at screens, how color works, how typography works. Basic things that they're not about the technology, they're about the users.
Yeah.
Most designers start by making beautiful and impressive layouts, but they should focus on the user.
Yeah, and I love talking to you because literally what you're saying, it makes absolute sense. Like, it's not rocket science. Just use the free material out there.
Exactly. It was a rocket science. Back in 2000, John, in 2010, it was a rocket science. Right now, we have tons of, examples, of conclusions, of really large case examples. Designers from Uber, from Facebook, from Google. They have all this evidence and it's free. Go and read it.
And there are companies that are hiring non-stop. It's not like I'm going to be a designer and I won't find a job. A junior designer probably will find a job.
Yes.
Kind of this. Everybody needs a junior designer. So many projects, so many sites.
And even if we go to 3 dimensions, and even if we go to voice interfaces, you still need designers. End of story. It's not a technical problem. You need to find a way to interact with your users with the most friendly way. That is basically.
That's true. Do we have any questions for Gerasimos? Impossible not to have any questions from Gerasimos. Άντε να σου φέρω το πω.
Can I get the mic?
Ναι, γιατί μπορώ να ακολουθώ.
Okay. Thank you so much, Gerasimos, for sharing your insights with us about WordPress and your journey with Shopify whatsoever. So I can get that you are really passionate about Web2, but you are still a little reluctant about Web3. You don't see.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that the signal to noise ratio is more noise right now. Okay? And for someone who is outside all this, they have to be really careful who they believe. They have to learn about the basic technologies. They have to learn the foundations about the blockchain, about basic stuff.
My question for you is, if you have to pick a single thing about the whole Web3 noise, your favorite use case, your favorite scenario about Web3, what would be?
Right now, it's NFTs for art. Definitely, it's also a very specific problem. Like provenance was the most important factor for classic paintings. NFTs solve this problem once and for all. There is a trace. Okay? And the second one is a project I'm not sure about the project, but the idea is very interesting. It's called Filecoin. Storage for very important things. Something like Dropbox, but decentralized and immutable. I think there's something there. I'm not sure about this project. It's just an example. But immutable storage, I think, will solve many problems.
Okay, thanks so much. NFT for us and immutable storage for really important stuff.
Start building. Τώρα. Another question?
No?
Perfect.
Thank you very much, John.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Gerasimos.